Guess what? You know what? We leave the show down. Yes, they are. So it must be me.
Right, we're about to get underway for this under-18 Cup game. It's the Royals versus the Rebels here at Western Province Cricket Club. It's the final day of CPL 7. Another magnificent tournament run by the CPL team. Jack Tonneson and his team. And it's the Rebels side in green that are playing from right to left versus the Royals left to right on your screens. I've just seen an exhilarating girls game. It was the Royals that were 3-1 up in that encounter. And it was the Rebels that came back to score 2 goals in the fourth quarter to level terms. 3-all thriller at Western Province Cricket Club. So every game as it winds down, every game so vital as teams vie for the top positions. In the boys section, it looks like it's going to be the heat that will prevail once again. Seko goes to the wide area to the that's a lovely ball across the circle, but just behind the striker. So watch out for young Mo Maseko, South African under-18 player. He's off to Malaysia at the end of next month. Once again, the second year in a row with the South African under-17 side, who will play in Malaysia, play against the Australians and Koreans and teams from Japan, the national under-17 sides. Plenty of pressure, and ball is lost, and the Rebels will try and make another sortie into Royals territory. There's some frantic defending and covering going on amongst the Royals. Maseko. Who keeps going. Eventually, he weaves a web of destruction, leaving a few players in his wake, and wins a penalty corner for the Rebels. So a couple of players, I think, have swapped shirts. So some of them were using shirts from last year, so some of the numbers don't correspond. And so it's the Rebels who will take from the top of the circle. It's a player that's broken early, and so there'll be a re-award. A player being sent back to the halfway line. To the top, drag flick comes in, it's charged down, but it'll be a re-award again, as it's really charged down well, and boys are out there quickly. Here it goes again, drag flick, low, hard, goal. And it's the Rebels that draw first blood through the 100 player with 114 on his back. So penalty corner goal for the Rebels. It's 1-0 up. Very well worked, because the goalkeeper stood up and And there was a lot of deception. He got a lot of time on the ball before unleashing. There's that deception is there. It looks like he's going glove side, but just is able to sweep it in the other direction. Offsets the keeper's balance, and he's played at that perfect height, that difficult height to contend with, just a few inches off the deck. So, good start for the Rebels. It's been a dominant start so far. Caleb DeLange down this left-hand side. They get the ball to the from left to right. Attempted deflection. Now, there's some tricky skills at the top, and it's won by Greenway from Bridgehouse. Daniel de Vet will restart proceedings. Daniel de Vet wearing the 131 shirt. Played in the Western Province under 16A side this year. Hails from Namibia. Plying his trade in the under 16 Sax team now. Plenty of pressure on the ball carrier, and it's won. It seems to have been a stick block. Ball played over the top into the midfield. It's untidy, bouncing around, and some players saying it was dangerous, but Rebels have the ball, played into a really dangerous area. And it's Matthews Bukor who's looking for the ball. Heavy challenge, and Royals to work it through Stockdale. Troy Stockdale, first team player from Bishops. Scored the winning goal against Rondebosch in the big Bish-Bosch derby in the final quarter. So Wasserman in this midfield area, he just looks up, looking for options, loses it, and loses it to Kama. So in goals today is Lorenzo Verissimo. He's the Sax first team goalkeeper. He deputised for Ethan October, who was injured in the middle of the season, but Verissimo was absolutely outstanding when he came in. Again, that his first debut match against Paul Roos, and he had a fine season in that formidable Sax outfit that swept most away and had an incredible season. He has a brother, Verissimo, who played for the Pens team, and that is the Western Province B side at senior level that made it to the IPT final. How often do you get a B side making a provincial final? His brother plays for UCT, so goalkeeping's in the Verissimo family genes. So this Royal side at present with just struggling to get going. Jean-Ray van Zyl, the South African under 16A captain, at the back, marshalling his troops. But just struggling to put 3 or 4 passes together. ball lost in the midfield, and now the run to the left and summing up his options, decides to recycle. That's probably a good idea rather than going into traffic, but the delivery of the pass isn't good enough, and so it's the Rebels that win ball, and it's players flying into that midfield area. It's getting quite physical and really exuberant, most of these players. Someone really needs to just take control of the game and hold the ball up for longer periods. Lovely ball out to the left-hand side, played into the midfield. It's Maseko, who is such a difficult character to contain. He wins a hit for his team. Played down the barrel. Unforced error. Now the breakout from the Royals, who look to ignite something into this first quarter that's been a bit disappointing for them. Now they run down the left-hand side. And ball's lost. Maseko. Okay, glides, goes left, goes right. Looks to connect up high. And does so. Ball played in. Good tackle from Van Zyl. Really solid. And it's eventually won by the Royals. Now, Jean-Ray Van Zyl, who's a very good player for Paul Roos, as I said earlier, South African under 16A captain the ball on side as well. The way he came in and was able to play the ball, you get it wrong and you concede a penalty stroke or penalty corner. He timed that tackle to perfection. He was covering nicely. So this is the end of the first quarter. And it's the Rebels that are 1-0 up, but we'll be back after the short break. So we up and going again for the second quarter. Jean-Ray Van Zyl plays it into midfield area, pocket created, but they use the space down the right. And it's Wasserman who collects and rolls it into space. You see that green pocket in that midfield. Royals did well to play it in, play it out, use the right-hand side. Now they just need to connect from midfield to strikers. It's January on the ball now, and he wins his team a hit. It's messy, but it's won by the Royals, and it's Stockdale who eventually wins a penalty corner for his team. So Royals do well to hit back, and they get themselves an opportunity. Stockdale did well to turn and get the ball up in the air a bit and induce a stick infringement. To the top it goes, flick comes in, save is made. Rebels have Marley Massassa in goals, the Rondebosch goalkeeper. Played in the South African and is playing in the under-17 South African side. And also have Jano Fabricius from High School Belleville. Now, chance for the Rebels. Wow, a great pickup and a great position to be in. And just not able to get enough stick on that to get a good shot on, but now they got another chance. It was Matthews Bakora, who from Stellenberg High School, who, wow, he had just ghosted into great space, took it on the forehand, and then just lost his footing as he was about to flick. Over the top, and it's won by the Royals. It was a Slubber up front who was the target man. Van Sale comes in, gets a deflection of Stockdale. Again, the cross gets made, and it's Massassa who's has to juggle a bit in goal. Some fancy footwork from the Rondebosch keeper. It's another penalty corner to the Royals. Much better from them. Struggled in this first quarter. You see, it's Stockdale on the second castle. It's Jean-André Van Sale on the first castle. I imagine it's going to go to Van Sale. And there's a break. It's Momaseko breaks, so they're down to 3 out players and a goalkeeper. Van Sale slaps, gets a deflection. Well, the Rebels were really quick out there, putting such a lot of pressure on Van Sale. He resorts to slapping, and they just go from penalty corner to long corner. Danny Bass, who was trying to work it then. Unfortunately, it runs it over the sideline. January. Stockdale. Stockdale wins the hit. Umpire calls them back and says, well, you've just got an unfair advantage, so let's place the ball where I want it. Played into the D now. Lots of pressure on the men in green. Now, one back by the Royals. Big wild hit into what was attempted to go to the top of the 23-meter area. The game's played at a quick pace, but a little bit too frenetic for my liking. There's a lot of turnovers as players look to express themselves, and rightly so at a young age, but you realise that once you run and dribble too much, you end up running a lot in the game and chasing the opposition a lot. Keep possession, You don't run as much. Played over the top and neatly done. It's Hartman who's a lot of pressure from Rondebosch boys. The ball looked like it was out, but it's play on. The turn, it takes a little. He's asking if there was a trip. Bar says no. Now it's the Rebels through Hartman. Hartman's got a turn of pace there. Just couldn't take control of the bouncing ball. Sale will restart. Long is high. Stockdale on the inside. Good cover defence coming there from the Rebels, but trying to run themselves out of trouble. It's old Bukhle Kama who was doing that sterling work. And Bukhle Kama made the South African under-16 B team. And they went up to play against Zimbabwe. Against the under-18 Zimbabwe's at St. David's in Johannesburg. And a good player, and played for the Western Province, obviously, under-16 A side. But capped internationally and under-16 B level. It's a bit messy there. It was Patterson, Paul Roos Gymnasium, South African B-side squad member as well. Patterson has also been lively up front for this Royals team. So it's going to be a long corner. De Wet with a reverse stick hit. He was looking for Hartman on that far post. I've seen Daniel De Wet score goals on the reverse stick. He hits it very cleanly. I saw him score a goal against Paul Roos. I think it was for that Sachs under-16 A side. From the right-hand side, he caned it hard on off the near post, and it was flat and went like a bullet. So he was trying to set the ball up on the far post, hitting it hard, and any striker loves a real hard delivery into the D for deflections. So here come the Rebels. Some good interplay. It's Kama who was working it again down that left-hand side with Kaji. Kama and Kaji combine. It's Mustafa Kaji from Wynberg Boys High School. Now the run down the right-hand side. It's well, the ball gets played in. There was some appeals for a penalty corner. Anam Nkokla from Rondebosch, played in the Western Province under the 18B side. And he was the man running down there for the Royals. And penalty corner one for the Rebels. So they've already scored from a direct penalty corner. Imagine they would do more of the same. Slight break. And then the umpire picked that up, and that's the end of the second quarter. And it ends still the Rebels 1-0 up in this game. We'll see you after the halftime break. Nice comeback, eh? Mr. Rivington? What a comeback.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I was inspired by you. I said to the team, what would Murray do?
Pull a hammy. Go to the physio.
Murray would have scored 4.
Yeah.
No, I know. Mind blowing conversation. It's a mind blowing.
So we're back live for the third quarter. It's Mo Maseko running down this right-hand side, the number 55 for the Rebels. The Rebels are 1-0 up. And the goal scorer, he's wearing a different shirt to the number I've got here. I've got him normally in a 130 shirt. And it looks like it was Jake Ascot Evans who scored. He goes to Fishhook. And he scored that incredible drag flick with power and deception in the first quarter. So one in the midfield again. It's now they're working that left-hand side. They go to the help side. It's January, beautifully played. January's coming to that central area. Ethan January from Bishops. He did the right thing to just get it into that wide channel. Get that Royals defence moving and shifting. And hopefully offsetting them and trying to get something there. Trying to do the same. Maseko will do a couple of yardsticks, work a bit of magic, gets to the byline, gets the cross in or gets the corner. Wow. Maseko decides, listen guys, I'll do it myself. And he has the skill to do so. Not only does he have the skill, he has the pace. And he's able to dance around into that byline. Penalty corner time. Rebels now. Can they make it 2-0? Goes to corner. Castle number 2. And it was Ryan Groenewald who was lining up. And do they go to Groenewald again? Yes, they do. Groenewald off the top. It's a save and another save. A rebound. Third attempt coming up. Reverse stick. Just not enough stick on it, and it's cleared. It was played in and well dealt with by the Royals keeper. But Finn Rankin and Lorenzo Verissimo as keepers in this Royal side. Beautifully won by the Rebels. They look to go long. A bit of a heavy touch in it. It's going to be Royals ball. Jean-Andre Fonseca. There's the last laugh there. The Royals go through Danny Buss. Working their way down this right-hand side. The Royals, but it's January who has moved to the left, who makes the tackle and gets it over the top. From Sale, prominent again, wins ball, gets the pass away. Inside ball now for the Royals. Oh, there's a little touch, and the umpire's quite quick on the whistle when I suppose the Royals were looking for some advantage. Seth Patterson on the ball. Can he work a little bit of magic? Goes to the byline. Gets it up. It's a nifty ball. The reverse stick shot comes in and it's wide. Well, that was a good opportunity. Patterson, he just got it around the byline, but as it was passed, it bounced around and it was difficult, and number 79 player from the Royals just couldn't get enough stick on it. Now counter, flat ball in from the Rebels. Well contended, well contested by the Royals, because they are able to get a few players into that 9-yard area and are able to make the clearance. Now down the wide right, it's a little bit of speed. And there's a deliberate stick hack. And are we going to see? We're going to see a card. Over they go. It's a good ball. Twist and turn down that byline is also a pass that comes in, and it's just not onto a stick, and green shirts also just come into those danger areas and are able to thwart any attack. Seth Patterson just trying to work it down the right. It runs off his stick. Looking for the give and go there with Danny Buss. Patterson again working it. He's got players to his right, decides he's going to go on his own. Works at the 5 meters. Now he can have a shot, and it's, well, a couple of players standing with their sticks up in the air rather than thinking, well, maybe there's a deflection for me. Sees Patterson's frustration as he needed people to be on that same page as him. Ball played ahead by DeVet. And that's going to be a penalty stroke. Stick infringement. It's a penalty stroke. And it's Mo Museko. Can go up against Finn Rankin. Mo Museko finishes, and finishes well. Oh, I think it was against Lorenzo Verissimo. He's Sachs' teammate. Mo Museko makes it 2. Museko getting busy there in the midfield. Good turn. Round the outside they go. Still with the ball. It's Zesha who's on that right-hand side. Michle Zesha. January. Looking for Zesha from Pine Hills Hockey Club. He's got some lovely hands on him and a turn of pace. Front sail. Short overhead. Over the press. And then receives it back again. Patterson, his teammate from Paul Russ. Patterson again. Just looking to get this Royal side back into the game. It's Stockdale who can't find a way through. Counter-attack on it now for the Green Machine. And the Rebels still have it. Blind pass going through. I don't think Mo Museko realized how much time he had to keep ball, but it's still in the hands of the Rebels. Well, that was a high-paced third quarter. And it ends with Mo Museko getting a penalty stroke to get his team 2 goals ahead. And join us for the fourth quarter shortly.
Made it. Yeah. 100%. No, not that one.
We called it way before.
away now. Maseko takes the quick push back, or in this case, push forward. I think Elita Cry started a trend of dribbling from his own halfway line all the way through. So many players have tried to emulate that. Not everyone has the skill and the pace of Lita Cry. Even though Mo Maseko has plenty of talent, the South African under-18 player. And yeah, he got almost all the way through. He was stopped on the 23 meter line, and now they've won it. Jandre Fansel makes the tackle, then loses it. It's Maseko putting a lot of pressure on these Royals defenders. It's lost. Daniel De Wet unleashes a reverse stick shot. And it does find the stick of a high-lying striker, Tristan Joseph from Fairmont High School. We were speaking earlier, we were saying that Daniel De Wet has normally a very, very tidy reverse stick shot, and he hits it low and clean. The Royals on the turn, looking for options. Just nowhere to go, and, but backwards. Still in play, Patterson. So the Royals have it 2-0 down, fourth quarter. And it goes out for a long corner. It's better ball pace, but from right to left, just can't find Stockdale high up the field. And that's Daniel De Wet. Loves his indoor. Plays for the Namibian PSR franchise. The Hawks, serial winners at PSR. That's coming up in December, the Nationals. But it's CPL, the final day of CPL, CPL 7. Can you believe it? This is the 7th tournament. What started during COVID, it's Stockdale as an alternative almost to school sport when everything was halted during COVID. Has flourished and grown into a huge tournament. All the way from the littlies, under 12s, all the way to under 18s. And here's also a club CPL. Turn now, it's the Royals. Molly Masasa stands tall and makes a save on the right foot. Good chance for the Royals to get themselves back into this game. Quick ball now into the D, and maybe a little bit too high, so the umpires have judged that to be dangerous. January on the ball, gets it out to Daniel De Wet, who, a little touch forward, and it goes out to Zesha, Pioneers Hockey Club player. And when he's not a rebel, he proudly plays with a squirrel on his chest. There we go. Daniel De Wet looks for something, gets a penalty corner. Often when a player sets, anticipating the ball's going to be played in quicker, he sets and it exposes the feet. Almost like a slow ball in cricket. You really anticipate a bullet coming in, and then it's just slower and you just can't reset. You're stuck in your tracks. And Daniel De Wet wins the penalty corner for the Rebels. So you got Hartman on the second castle. It goes to DeVet. DeVet flicks, it flicks low. It's scrambled off the line. The rebound comes in. Well, it was a low flick, but just needed to be a little bit wider. The pace was good on it. Then it just hung around, waiting for someone to get in there. Fortunate enough for the Royals, it was a defender stick, not a striker stick, that cleared it. January plays it into the very busy midfield area, and the ball is lost. Quick ball now into the top. The shot comes in. Save, Masasa. Well, you know, Sasa, two outstanding saves. You can see how tall he stands, the under-17 South African keeper. The ball will win there, and was going to be a good fast break. Needed some accuracy on the pass, and the Royals were caught at 6s and 7s if that had gone to stick. It was Tristan Joseph who broke out down the centrally, and it's lost. Again into the D. Royals have to defend. It was Bukle Kama who was running from right to left. Strong run down this right-hand side, and it's going to be a penalty corner to the Royals. Oh, plenty of pace down that right. Too much heat, and it induces the heavy challenge. So Royals get their third penalty corner. Play to the top, it's Stockdale who tries to get it away. It's doesn't get enough on that. Pitch starting to dry up a bit, and it's often difficult to just get enough on that ball. Pitch needs a bit of water, as you can see the dry patches. Windy conditions don't help with the pitch. Yeah, it's Danish Titus, who plays in that Bullant under 18 side, who's been really prevalent down their right hand side. He won the corner for his side. You can see the bright orange glove and the bright orange boots. Plays for Paul Rus Gymnasium. Bullant under 18 player, A player. Titus now on the ball again. So difficult to also keep him down. And, there we go. He wins another penalty corner. So summing up the options, I reckon Jean-Ray Francel's got to flick it. They're going to get a quick air injection out there, and Francel has got to unleash something, but it's not. It's Seth Patterson that's going to flick it. That's a mistrap. Now they play off the cuff. Shot comes in, looking for deflection, but there was no one nearly there to pick it up on the forehand. Fortunately for the Royals, the trap wasn't good enough for Patterson to get a chance. As I said earlier, that when the pitch dries out, the injection is difficult, the stop is difficult. Daniel de Vet on the ball. Gets a little neat pass to the byline. Now it's attempted play into the far post. Gets a stick interference or interception from the Royals. No Maseko. He sees a lot of blue shirts in front of him and decides to go out and use the help side. Just doesn't go to stick the pass. So the Rebels up 2-0 in this game. The Royals have had a couple of chances from penalty corners now late in this fourth quarter to get a goal back and possibly make it into a tight finish. We saw the Rebels come back in the girls match from 3-1 down to score 2 goals in the final quarter to make it 3-all. At the moment, it's the Royals who are struggling to do the same in this boys fixture. And that's the end of the game. Jake Ascott-Evans scored from a brilliant penalty corner early on in the first quarter, and then Mo Maseko scored from the spot to make it 2-0. It ends here at Western Province Cricket Club in this Under-18 Cup game. It ends the Rebels 2, the Royals 0.
No interviews, eh? No. Not seeing anything,
I'll go have a chat.
That's fine. I think they've all gone off, haven't they?
The next demo.